Hey guys, Adam Genei, and I'm here at I'm at Hilltop Auto Service here with the ACDelco Day of Service. So, what's the ACDelco Day of Service? I'm going to walk you around and show you, but this is just one of 40 shops over the country that are participating in donating time, parts, and expertise to get cars back on the road for people in their community that need it. So the exciting part about this is that by the end of the day, over hundreds of people, veterans, cancer patients, single moms, you name it, people that have an impact in their community are going to get their cars fixed, back on the road, and moving forward. So let me take you through, introduce you to some people, and let you in on what's going on here today, because it's a really cool thing. Come on in. So we're inside Hilltop now. Brad?
Yeah.
Brad's with ACDelco. He's a field manager. Why don't you tell us and tell the people that are watching what's going on here today and what ACDelco Day of Service means to you and ACDelco.
Well, Adam, as far as ACDelco goes, it's a nice way, not just ACDelco, but with our partners, the shops, our professional service centers like Hilltop, and our direct accounts like Roward Inc. So it gives us a chance to come together and, so to speak, pay it forward. To give back. And the nice thing about it too is it's just not here in Southwest Michigan, but we have 40 professional service centers throughout the country that we're doing this today to help, like I say, pay it forward and just say thank you back to our communities.
Absolutely. Very cool, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, you bet.
I'm going to take you guys through here. What did I tell you? 40 of these around the country. And it's helping hundreds of people. And the people that are helping are out here. They're in the shop. So let's go meet them. Let's see kind of the projects we're working on, what we're doing, and get you involved here and get you inside of what's going on. Let's go. This is Ken here, the owner. Ken?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Not much.
This is the guy to talk to. This is his space. He's giving back to the community today. Why don't you tell us what's going on and what it means to you guys here?
Sure. Well, Adam, we're here today with ACDelco doing our annual Day of Service, which is a day that we partner with ACDelco. Appreciate your help in that. We partner with ACDelco to help people in our community get their cars repaired. These are people that need a hand, can't afford to keep their vehicle on the road, can't afford to keep it safe and reliable. So ACDelco puts up some financial help, and we provide the facility and the technicians, and we get their cars up and running and safe so that they have safe and reliable transportation, which is really important for everyone.
So not only is it about giving, it's not just about giving money, it's about taking your talents, your space, your means of what you're good at, and giving back. And that's kind of the important thing. Everybody can do it, and today's a big day for that, and we appreciate your help. Appreciate this space, man. Hey, I'm just glad to be a part of this.
Hey, it's a whole lot of fun.
It's awesome.
All right, great.
We've been able to work on a bunch of stuff already today. I'll take you around and show you some of the projects we got going. I actually brought the familiar face here. Drug a couple along from my shop. So we got some Mob Steel folk here. This is Jared. Talked to Jared earlier. Jared's working on this truck. This is one of a couple vehicles that actually didn't have heat during the winter. So
that sucks if you live in Michigan.
It's
you don't
bad.
want that.
No, Michigan gets really cold. So if you're on the West Coast, you may not understand this, but driving on the roads here in the winter with no heat is dangerous. It's not only cold, but it's not safe. You can't see prepping and all that stuff. What do we got cooking here, Jared? Getting something fixed up here? Or?
Yeah, just finished flushing it out and putting all the hoses back together.
Okay, so flushed out the core and stuff like that.
Yep.
Was it all clogged up, full of stuff?
Not super clogged. There was some stuff in there.
Gotcha. Gonna give her a whirl now?
Yep.
Appreciate it, man. You like this? You like the day of service?
Yeah.
Not bad, is it? Make you feel good?
Yeah.
It does make you feel good when you can take somebody that's driving around in something with no heat and just give it back to them. It's so easy to do.
Yep. And a lot, for people like Doug or people like Jared and myself that are around this stuff, this is easy to do. But people that aren't mechanics and car guys, this is a good way for them to get stuff fixed. It's you to give your talents back to the community for the day. It's awesome, man. So this is one example of a couple cars that didn't have heat. But there's a lot of cars around here that are being worked on. Let's go see what we got cooking back here. I actually got to take this car in a test drive earlier today and try to figure out some stuff that was wrong with it. I get to do a little work here today too, which is fun. This is Kevin. Kevin's working on this Buick. What's happening, Kevin? Hey, Adam. Why don't you tell us what this day of service is all about for you, and then we'll talk about this car a little bit.
Yeah, for us it's an opportunity to help out some people that may be underprivileged or just not able to repair their vehicle and have the money or the ability to do it. This vehicle here came in with a few issues. The rear suspension was real bouncy, and just found that the rear shocks were totally locked in the upper position, which gave it a real rough ride, and it made the wheels basically bouncing around. Had a major power steering leak, so they were going to lose power steering fluid and eventually lose their power steering. And then we also had an issue with some heat problems that we're looking into. Probably flush the heater port, and then the AC compressor, the clutch is dragging and making a lot of noise, and so we're going to address that too.
So this was one of the first cars we went after here today, and I had a chance to speak to the lady who owned this car, and this is a perfect example. This is a mom with a young daughter. She's been driving her to school all year with no heat in this car. And the car was dangerous. It's bouncing all over the road. She's having some steering issues. These are all major issues that you don't want to have in a car for it to be safe. So this is awesome to be able to identify these problems and be able to fix these for her today, get her back on the road with her kid in the car and be safe. So it's a big deal. Kevin, I appreciate it, man.
Hey, you bet. Thanks.
I'm going to jump back in here with you on this
all right,
one.
you do that.
This one, what's happening? He's basically tore apart the whole half of this motor. So this had a coolant leak, right?
Yeah, it was pouring coolant onto the exhaust, caused loads of smoke, and obviously a pretty serious issue. Could cause overheating. Actually, just got this old timing cover off here. This is what the issue was. There's all kinds of pitting along this cover here on both sides where the coolant's supposed to seal, and the coolant was just pouring out of there. So if we don't replace this cover, we're going to have the same issue. So putting a new cover on it and should get the customer back on the road.
Yeah, so Ben's not just doing a quick fix here. I mean, these are real repairs. This car is going to be right and tight and safe again. This lady's going to get a lot more use out of this thing. It's going to be safe. I appreciate it, man. This is a major project here. So it's not just coming in and getting a quick oil change or changing wipers. It's everything from shocks, steering, brakes. Some of them are a little simpler than others. He's got his work cut out for him today. He's basically dismantled half the motor of that car, but he's finding some problems that have been addressed before and weren't repaired correctly. But now that it's here at Hilltop, ACDelco Day of Service, it's getting done right, and I'm sure she'll really appreciate that.
I'm
man.
sure. Yep.
Appreciate it, man.
Yep.
Thanks. So this is just a lot of the things that are going on here. You're getting a taste for it. Again, this is people donating their time, talent, parts. What a great thing that we get to do here today. This is Adam. Of course, because of his first name, he's probably the most talented and best looking guy in the shop. But him and I have been working on a car this morning. This is another one. So what do you got cooking today? You've been through several of them, man. You're just bringing them in and out and in and out.
Yeah, that's generally what I do. This one came in originally with an exhaust problem, and now we're just doing an inspection on it, making sure it's
Checking the wheel bearings and all that stuff, brakes.
Underside, and now we're going to look up top after.
So he's like the first stop. Adam brings the car in here, and Adam basically gets these things in the air. He starts addressing fluids, checking all their vitals, making sure there's no steering components or brakes, or he's really going through this thing and saying, okay, what's bad on this thing? What problems do we need to address? And then we can start figuring out, can we get the parts? How can we get these things fixed and back out today, the day of service, and get these things back in the owner's hands? Have you got a chance to meet any of the owners of the vehicles yet? Or?
I think I met one this morning.
Did you?
Yeah.
Feel good?
Yeah.
Feels good, doesn't it? Yeah, you're pretty excited about today?
Yeah.
I am too, man. This is awesome. So, that's basically what's going on. This is ACDelco, Hilltop, and 40 other service centers around the country to give back to their community. And this is really exciting because these people need these help. These are people that inspire people around the community. They need this work being done. So what a great thing that we're doing here today. I'm glad to be a part of it. Very flattering. And you know what? I'm going to dive back in there and get back to work because that's what I do best. So watch us on all the social media pages. Keep up with the other shops around the country. They're going to be posting stuff. Get inspired. Give back to your community. We're doing it today with ACDelco's Day of Service 2017. I'm going to jump back in the fray. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining us.